Alright YouTube, GamerClown's here with another video for you today. Today, I will be talking about whether or not it's worth it to upgrade to the Xbox One X over the Xbox One. Alright, so to start things off, the retail price for the Xbox One X is $499. It's a lot. That's $500 for 4 years after the Xbox One was released. That's a lot. Microsoft claims that there's faster processing with an 8-core custom AMD CPU clocked at 2.3 gigahertz, and they claim that it'll bring advanced AI, real-world detail, and smoother interactions to your gaming. The Xbox One had an 8-core AMD custom CPU with a frequency of 1.75 gigahertz. So honestly, this wasn't that big of an upgrade in CPU-wise, but CPU is not as important for gaming. So they claim that'll bring advanced AI. It won't be that much better, but yeah, it's still an upgrade. So Xbox One X has more memory. It has 12 gigabytes of GDDR5 memory, and that they claim that will add speed and power to the game performance to enable bigger worlds, further horizons, and quicker load times. Xbox One has 8 gigabytes of DDR3 RAM. Again, RAM isn't the biggest thing. The Xbox One is highly optimized, so RAM should hold in place, but you can't hurt to add more, I guess. And then the Xbox One X promises lifelike detail, and this is their selling point. The 6 teraflop GPU, so you can have 4K graphics on the Xbox One X. So if you have a 4K TV, Xbox One X can suit your visual needs. Alright. Yeah, and the 6 teraflop GPU, they claim it will enable environments and characters become more realistic than ever, with more detail and smoother animations. And this is true. There is a huge upgrade from the Xbox One GPU. Xbox One had 1.31 teraflops throughput, and it was clocked at 853 megahertz. So this is a huge GPA advancement, but it also puts a little shame on Microsoft because everyone knew that they were selling short on the GPU with the Xbox One's release. So everyone was talking about it on YouTube. It was a big controversy. Modern GPUs at the time were much more advanced than that, and they definitely could have added a better one for the Xbox One. So they might be trying to sell out, who knows. And the Xbox One X also has faster load times with just higher bandwidth. So Xbox One X enhanced games. These are exclusive games made specifically for the Xbox One X. These games optimize 4K, the new processing, GPU, and any other upgrade the Xbox One X has to offer. They're labeled with a special logo. Put it on the screen for you right now. And this is basically, it shows that the game is Xbox One X enhanced. So my overall thoughts on whether or not you should upgrade to the Xbox One X is basically, I'm going to say, a timeline of Xbox history and try to depict Microsoft's strategy for selling these. Alright, so basically, the original Xbox was released in 2001, the Xbox 360 was released in 2004. In 2009, Xbox Live subscribers increased 20 times since 2004, where in 2009 being 20 million subscribers, in 2004 being 1 million subscribers to Xbox Live. And then by the end of 2013, 9 years after the Xbox 360 was released, the Xbox One was announced. Alright, so in 2017, the Xbox One is announced, or Xbox One X is announced and released. That's 4 years after the Xbox One is released. Only 4 years. There was a 9-year difference between the Xbox 360 and Xbox One. There was 3-year difference between Xbox and Xbox 360. I can forgive them for the 3 years between Xbox 360 and original Xbox, because They were starting up. They didn't even have 1 million Xbox Live subscribers yet. They needed to have a better system, and they also had to compete with PlayStation. Now, for the Xbox One X being announced 4 years after the Xbox 360, Xbox One, that's a little suspicious, especially because we knew that they held out on the GPU specifically. They could have definitely had a better GPU on the original Xbox One. So you can argue that the increase in subscriptions on the Xbox Live caused Microsoft to release new systems more rapidly as the market has grown exponentially. It could be considered a profit scheme as it has only been 4 years, the second least amount of time between console releases ever, and they already released the Xbox One Slim and now releasing the Xbox One X. The only way this would be worth the upgrade, in my opinion, is if you are strictly a console gamer and have a 4K TV, because it can take advantage of the extra power and actually have nicer graphics. If you don't have a 4K TV, unless you want the exclusive titles and you're willing to spend $500 to get exclusive titles, it's definitely not worth it. And this is my alternative, that why I don't think it's worth it. So I cannot recommend the upgrade, since $500 every 4 years, you can easily upgrade a PC way more with the same amount of money, or you can upgrade it the same for less money. And if we're considering the economic value of upgrading to Xbox One X, it's simply not worth the money. You're far better off investing in a PC, and especially if Microsoft plans to upgrade every 4 years, it's just not worth it. The Xbox 360 was great. It lasted 9 years, and yeah, the games were great. They played well for 9 years. But if they're going every 4 years, technology is increasing exponentially, but our pockets may or may not be. So $500 every 4 years, that's a hefty investment, and I just can't recommend you guys buy the Xbox One X. Call me a PC elitist, but it's just the more profitable. It's just the more profitable path, or more cost-effective path, I should say. Yeah, so besides for the initial investment on a PC, it's probably about $1,000. You can upgrade it every 4 or 5 years for like $300, and it'll run any game you want to. So yeah, that's about it for the video. If you enjoyed the video, please leave comments, throw likes, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys.